So I believe that anytime you take a function, an equation, and you multiply the right side of that equation by a negative, so y equals something, and then you replace the right side with -1 times whatever you had before, it should just take all the y values and flip them over the x-axis. But I'm just going to do that with one more example to try to convince myself at least that it happens for parabolas. I know that y equals x minus 2 squared takes the graph of y equals x squared and pushes it right 2. So I'll start that at x equals 2 for the center and move to the left a couple numbers and to the right a couple of numbers. And then I'm going to do the same thing for negative x minus 2 squared. Hopefully you're feeling pretty comfortable with sketching things like this. These are pretty simple equations. These are parabolas, so we know where we can find the vertex. That makes it pretty easy to sketch their graph. But if I give you more complicated equations, then it's sometimes challenging to figure out where the important parts of the graph are. So I'm going to try to give you ways to locate those important parts of the graph fairly easily. And I think I did that in the first unit when we graphed different types of equations. And then this unit we started graphing logarithmic equations, which were a little more complicated, but they weren't that bad. All right, so it looks like it is happening like I would have expected, that you take your original graph, just flip it over the x-axis.